I'm Tyler.
I'm Shorty.
I'm Ava.
I'm Miles.
I'm Kara.
Yo, this is Reno.
Hello, I'm Brandy.
They call me Pride Slayer.
I'm Bon Manuel.
And we are the Internet.
Podcast you're about to listen to has crude language, violence, and other things you probably shouldn't let your children listen to. Please enjoy.
We ready? We're ready? We're recording, aren't we? You hit the button. All right, stop what you're doing. Swallow what you're chewing. I forgot how this went. These things happen sometimes. I haven't been doing this for fucking 5 years or anything like that. Yep, that's how much a new butthole costs. Just in case you were wondering.
13,000.
Yeah. Welcome to the Inner Idiot Podcast, where we just want to touch your insides, people. And when we say touch your insides, take it how you want it, because, yeah.
You're only receiving it one way.
Yeah. Okay. I'm your host, the big, the bald, the beautiful, the brash, the bumbling, and the oftentimes bastardly MC Tyler Haviland. I'm mentally ill and here to thrill.
2 claps and a dick fire.
Woo!
I want you to know the only way they're taking it is with their consent.
Yes. Zombie or not.
Consent matters.
Yeah, you weren't here for the last recording,
No,
Ryan.
I was not. What happened? What I missed?
Do you feel like if you were going to have, if there was a zombie apocalypse and you were going to bang out a zombie, like, how would that zombie give consent?
He means fuck it.
Yeah, I know that, but like,
Humping Buglies, you know.
yeah, but their mind's gone, so there's no way to really get consent.
He's right.
Well, then how are you supposed to
It's you don't want me to say the R word, but it's the R word at this point.
All right.
Anyway,
I guess nobody's banging out a zombie, huh?
I hope.
Well,
not.
I mean, it's necrophilia, which is already a no-no.
Yeah. So it's two wrongs.
Well, you know what they say. 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Next up, he is the Lord that's never bored, the commander of the comic book. He's been pegging kitty and grabbing titty since 1991. He ain't got a shirt on, and that's just for you ladies. 2 claps and a dick fire for Lord Shorty Fresh in the flesh.
Woo! I'm also left-handed.
What does that have to do with
You
the price
said-
of tea and
you
sugar?
said-
3 rights
something.
make a left.
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
left-handed.
Oh, see?
Nah, now we're cooking.
3 strokes with the right and equals 1 with the left? Is that how that works?
Yeah, this motherfucker's retarded.
Retarded.
Why not?
And last but certainly not least, he's finally back. He don't do push-ups. He don't do sit-ups. He don't do pull-ups. He does get-ups. In them guts, girl. He don't need to exercise when he's in between them thighs. 2 claps in the dick fire for no glove, no love. Ryan Glover.
Woo! He was about to say your name right there.
Yeah, you fucking struggled up all of a sudden really quick at the end. I was like, yeah, all right. Fucking skipping track over here.
Look, words are hard today.
Yeah.
Words.
Oh. All right. So here's where we're going with today's episode. Is the 2 things I've seen a lot lately in my limited social media experience this past week, because I haven't been on social media as much lately. I just get on there, post, and then get off.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? Can one of you tell me what the hell this is with 100 people and a gorilla?
Yes. So everybody is saying that 100 humans with no type of weapons, bare hands only, no type of anything, okay? It's just you and yourself and what you got and what you were born with. 100 people versus 1 gorilla.
And are they saying the gorilla's going to win?
Duh.
It's a debate.
No.
What do you mean?
No. If you got 100 people that know what the fuck they're doing.
They're talking about 100 average men.
All right.
Yes.
You go through and pick out 100 dudes. Just
100
walking down
people like us, like the 3 of us plus 97 other regular dudes.
Are we just lining up and one at a time?
No, I mean,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's
I don't
battle
care
royale.
how you-
Everybody jumping the motherfucker.
Yeah,
He is not going down.
yeah.
Listen,
there's-
if we could strategize beforehand and you listen to me, we'll beat this gorilla.
Buddy, the only way I'm listening to anybody is if they say, hey, let's walk the fuck out of here. Because that's exactly what I'd be doing.
I mean, that would be my first option.
Because whoever's going first is dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
You're good.
But the trick is you'd have to swarm the gorilla all at once.
I don't think it would matter.
Hear me out. All right, you got 2 people dedicated just for going at the gorilla's eyeballs, right?
Uh-huh.
All right.
How are they going to make it there? Who's?
Everybody at once. Somebody's getting to that gorilla's eyes. Say you got 10 people going at once. Somebody's getting that gorilla's eyes, and then you got another one that's got to go for the butthole to distract. All right, because you stick a finger in a gorilla's butthole.
It sticks its fingers up its own ass.
Yeah.
Human fingers aren't going to do shit to a gorilla.
You're going to lose your whole arm to a gorilla asshole and be that guy.
All right, so you wipe your own ass, right?
Yeah.
But if somebody else wiped your ass, it would catch you off guard.
I don't think you understand. Like, your hand is like this big, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you take my hand and put it side by side like this, and then add another one up, like that's about how big a gorilla's hand is.
But if you go into on this number, it don't matter.
You're going to lose your whole arm is my whole point.
But he clenches
You're going to be the last
breath.
guy alive because you're getting drug around by your fucking arm in a gorilla's asshole.
You're going to lose
Still
your
be
arm.
alive.
That's wild.
Yeah, but the gorilla didn't lose.
The gorilla would lose because I fuck him up from the inside.
There's no way.
Bro, look, 100 dudes, we could beat a gorilla.
No.
Well, you have fun, buddy.
I don't want
You
to.
tell the other
I'm
99
taking the
what's up.
gorilla every time.
I mean, I don't want to.
I am taking the gorilla every time.
Have you seen the fucking memes?
Bro, we got
that's part of it?
opposable thumbs. We're fucking that gorilla up.
It's got opposable thumbs.
But it don't
It's
know
got
how to-
4 of them.
They don't know how to use them like we do.
Bullshit. That motherfucker tears bamboo in half. You ever try to break a piece of bamboo?
Maybe not like the bamboo you're thinking of, but I used to have this bamboo by my house.
Uh-huh.
And it was real thin stalks, and we could break that shit in half.
Yeah, no. This I'm talking about the real shit. They
I mean, I know what shit you're talking about. That's some thick shit. But yeah, I think, man, we could take that gorilla.
You have fun.
yeah.
I think us 3 and 7 other people could take
Us,
the gorilla.
we're gonna do the commentary. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the commentary.
We're
We're gonna
fucking slaughter.
hope everybody has body cams
I
on.
mean, you go in knife. If everybody goes in
Listen.
knife hands, you're gonna cut in and
I can't wait to be on the commentary team and be like, yeah, here comes Tyler with his idea, with his knife hand. There goes Tyler, 37
Straight for the
feet,
butthole.
37 feet that way.
Oh, he's in the butthole. Huh?
We
The
could do
gorilla clenched. He's out of hand.
has
Time for number 2.
has-
Good old lefty.
has any scientist chimed in on this yet?
Why?
Why? What would be the point?
I want to know what the experts say because y'all obviously ain't experts on this
The
shit.
gorilla has the strength of like 500 men.
No, the gorilla does not have the strength of 500 men.
Look it up, Shorty.
Bro,
I'm
are.
Googling
Look it up.
Your ass hurts
That
right now.
That does sound a little egregious.
Does it? Look
Somebody
it up.
stuck their hand up your
How
ass
strong?
to say that.
How strong is? Just look it up.
I'm telling you, 500 men. We ain't talking about Godzilla, Mighty Joe Young. We're talking about a fucking Harambe.
That took a gun.
Yeah, but still, you didn't Google this, right? It's okay. While you're looking,
How strong is a gorilla? The truth behind the nature's most powerful primate. A silverback gorilla can lift up to 1,700, almost 1,800 pounds, sprint 25 miles per hour, and bite down with a force of 1,300 psi.
Yeah, fuck you.
10 times stronger.
You
than
can't even
average.
outrun them. Once you're in there, you're done. You can't even outrun the motherfucker.
He can only chase one person at a
It doesn't
time.
matter. 25 miles an hour? Fuck you.
But
You
he's
can't
got 2 hands. He's got 4 of them bitches.
bro.
He's got
and-
2 sets.
can do
And
it.
what makes it even worse is they're smart as fuck.
Then why? I bet you a fucking gorilla can't Google how strong a gorilla is.
Bullshit.
Shut
They
up.
ain't that smart.
You're stupid.
You ever seen fucking Congo where they had the fucking gorilla doing the fucking sign language?
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
also seen the Wizard of Oz. That don't make that shit real.
Okay. That was
Fucking,
You're
there's
fucking-
flying monkeys in that bitch.
yeah.
You're stupid.
You're
You're fucking dumb. I love you.
All right. So the next thing, and this has been sent to me at least 6 or 7 times, and it's a reel of two gay gentlemen sitting talking about what the gayest name is, and they agree that it's Tyler.
You're welcome.
So I've been sent this
How many times?
at least 5 or 6.
Oh, good,
That's
good.
great.
Was I the first?
No, you were
Damn
the
it.
third.
That's great. I did not even know this. I have not seen this, but I'm so happy.
I giggled a lot. I sent it to Tyler and Good Funny. Some people were like, "You're fucking homo."
No, I laughed at it. I thought it was funny. But and then what was the second name they picked as the most straight name is Martin, but it's with the soft T, because if you make it a hard T, then it is an extremely gay name. So Martin is straight, but Martin.
Oh yeah, you can hear it. You can hear the difference.
Yeah. So, but I want to know. We're going to do some name association. If you think of the gayest name, Brian,
so are we saying, is it gay or not? Is that what you're saying?
for the first question, yeah. What is it? The most gayest name for you?
I mean,
Is it Tyler? God damn it, Shorty. What's the most gayest name for you?
The gayest name I can associate in my brain is Dave, because I've met some gay people, and ironically, a lot of them have had the name Dave or David.
Dave just don't sound gay to me. Rico is the name I would go with.
Yeah, but see, not me, because most of the guys I know named Rico are black or Latino, so that's what I associate.
Yeah, every Latino gay dude I've ever met's name was Rico.
Rico Suave.
Yeah. It's really Tyler, though? Is it because I just put that in your head?
No, it's because when you think of it, right, and they're like, and you think of all the gay people I've met, it's either, like he said, it's either Dave or Tyler.
I've never met a gay dude named Tyler.
And I actually, when I lived in Louisville,
I've met one.
When I lived in Louisville, knew a gay couple where one person's name was Dave and the other guy's name was Tyler.
Yo, you stop it. That dog ain't gonna hunt.
Oh,
are you serious right now?
1,000%.
Oh my god,
1,000%. They were actually pretty good friends of ours. But the funny part is Tyler was a feminine one.
This is stupid. I don't like this game anymore.
If I had to pick a different name, the only other name.
It's all right. You pick Tyler.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Okay.
Stick with it. It's
We're
okay.
good.
All right. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to assume, all right, you meet a person and they tell you your name and you're like, nope, drug dealer. What is that drug dealer's name?
Like their street name or their real name?
Their real name?
I'm not allowed to play this game.
Why?
I'm not allowed to play this game. I know better. I'm smart.
I know where he's going. We'll skip you on this question.
I've never met a drug dealer, not to my knowledge.
Yeah?
I've never had to buy drugs.
Uh-huh. Because you've never done drugs.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, drug dealer. What's their name?
Chris.
James.
That too, yeah. But Chris for me.
Chris, I don't know any. Oh, I do know a drug dealer named Chris. I do. He was a bad motherfucker, too. I don't know if he could scrap, but he could shoot. Like nobody's motherfucking business. You know, when I was younger, there was this kid. I want to say I was like third or fourth grade, and I feel like I should change his name. You know what? He grew up. I'm sure he don't do it no more. So you know, I'm just gonna let the name fly. But everybody on the bus called him Booger King because everybody's like, "Oh, he'll pick his nose and eat it right in front of you." And his name was Donnie King. Do you know Donnie King?
No, but I get why they called him Booger King now.
Bro, he looked like he eat boogers though, you know?
Yeah.
I don't.
But
I don't know what a person who eats their boogers looks like.
You never looked at somebody and be like, they probably eat their boogers?
That's not been a thought that crossed my mind now.
Really? Mm-hmm. I look at people all the time and think, man, I bet they eat their boogers. Even as grown-ass adults.
I've met people who eat their boogers, and I'm like, you're disgusting.
As adults? Mm-hmm. That is gross.
It is very gross.
I don't even remember what a booger tastes like, dude. That's how long it's been since I ate one.
Me neither.
Did you eat them when you was little?
I don't recall.
I did. I ate the fuck out them bitches. I remember that. I'm like, that one looks juicy. Did you eat your boogers?
When I was little, probably.
Probably. You know people now that eat their boogers?
No, I only hang out with you guys, a few other people.
Do either one of us look like we eat our boogers? No. But you agree with me here, right? You can look at somebody and be like,
I mean, I've looked at somebody and had some other assumptions. Not really the whole booger eating thing, but
I assume people eat crayons.
that crayon eating motherfuckers, or I look at people and be like, yeah, you definitely either abuse your kids or your animals at home.
Yeah, your wife don't let you speak at home. That's what the thought I get.
That is a thought. Yeah. I do have that.
So yeah, those thoughts do, however, cross my mind from time to time when I meet people.
You know, my most common thought when I look at somebody is your face looks incomplete. Is that like a mental illness on my part? Because I look at motherfuckers all the time.
You'll have to expand on that. What you mean by incomplete? Like,
I don't even know how to explain it. Like sometimes I'll just look at somebody and be like, you know what, God wasn't finished making your face. He left something out. And I don't know what it is.
Is it because it's not rememberable?
Maybe. Or I don't know. Like or
they look like the character default setting?
Maybe character default setting.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe like sometimes if the jaw is too big, like it looks like your face ain't done yet. You know, like just a blank canvas.
You see those people who like don't have a chin?
Yeah, that's weird, dude. Their face is definitely incomplete.
Yeah. That's a thought I've had. I was like, where's the rest of you?
Yeah, ain't folding no laundry, can't take a punch. Probably suck at giving head. You ain't got a chin or a jaw. You probably suck at giving head. You probably got a real shallow mouth.
I mean, they do have a jaw. It's just very small.
Yeah, they have to lay flat on their belly like this, just so you can put that bitch all the way in.
All right, Ty. This is a weird.
Next subject.
We're still on names. All right. You know what? We're gonna take a pause for the calls, and when we come back, we're gonna get into these names I got here. Okay. So hit the button.
Wrong button.
Boopity-doo. And we're back playing the name game or whatever we're going to call this. All right. So I did look up a few things. Mm-hmm. The years we were born. The most common names. I'm going to see if you can guess them. So, Shorty, am I saying what year you were born? I mean, I say what year. All right, 1991. What girl name and what boy name do y'all think was the most popular?
I'm going to say Brittany or Jessica for the girl name. And the boy name is going to be Matthew, or Michael.
All right, what are your guesses, Ryan?
For his year?
Yeah.
1991.
91.
Justin for the boys.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah for the girls.
All right, so Justin is one I would have guessed for sure. And I would probably go with like Ashley for the girl. But Justin was the name I wish I was born. Is one of the names I wish I was born with.
Why?
I don't know. I knew this dude named Justin Morris. He was cool as shit. He definitely wasn't Donnie King. That's his real name. These are real motherfucking live people that all lived in the same goddamn area. And I wished I was motherfucking Justin Morris. Right? I don't know. But anyways, the two most popular names are Ashley and Michael. That's it.
Look at that.
All right. Well,
I just know a lot of motherfuckers my age who are Jessica, Brittany, Matt, and Mike.
Yeah, Michael was the most popular name. And what's funny is back in that time, I mean, that was like the Michael Jordan era. So everybody loved the name Mike and Michael at that point. Mm-hmm. So we're going to rewind back to 1985.
Okay.
In the year of our Lord. Do
you have to re-Google?
Huh?
Do you have to re-Google?
I had to re-Google.
Yeah.
Because I looked up 86. I thought it would be 86, but he's older than that.
Yeah, I'm a year older than that. So in 85, people my age. Amanda.
Okay.
For a girl. And I'm going to use my own name, Ryan.
Right. You know, I feel like Amanda is the most boring female name there is. Amanda and Ashley.
Yeah, because there's a lot of those.
Yeah, I've dated a lot of Amandas and Ashleys. All right, what do you think? 1985, boy name, girl name.
See, Sarah would be my pick for that. Mm-hmm. I don't know about guys because I want to say Chris or Christopher.
All right. Well, my guess was David. I didn't have a girl name guess because I couldn't. Just none popped out to me. But the answers are Jessica.
Ah, fuck.
And Michael.
Really?
Yes.
Consistent.
Very. All right. So now the year I was born,
Which was?
1984.
He sounded so hesitant. He didn't want to say it. He's so upset about it.
I hate saying the year. I hate divulging my age, man. All right, what do you got? So I think my pick was Tyler just because it's an awesome name. Doesn't sound gay.
Did
at
you
all.
write down your answers before
No.
you Googled it? Oh.
But I've only been right on one so far. I would say Tyler for boy's name because it's awesome. And then I think my guess was like Ashley or something. Mm-hmm. So, 1984. What you got, Shorty?
Fuck, man.
Jennifer had Michael on her list.
I don't know. Jennifer is actually a good name for that. That sounds like it was popular back then. I don't know about dude names. I feel like James. James would be
James?
James, yeah.
All right. What do you got?
You know what? I'm sticking with the common theme here. I'm going to say Michael.
Yeah?
Just because, right now, could it be that all three? I just
That'd be wild, wouldn't it?
would be wild, but I'm
Mike's reign
stick,
supreme.
still gonna stay.
I do know
Michael.
more Mikes than I do.
A lot,
anything else.
Mike or Michael, yeah. And then for a female name,
I don't know what was popular in the fucking 80s. I don't even know what's
what
popular.
about like a Laura or a Lauren?
That's good. That's good.
I feel like it's more 90s, but the answer was Jennifer
Aha!
Nice.
and Michael.
That's wild.
Fucking Michael.
Mike reigns supreme. I do know a fuck ton of Mikes.
Yeah.
I feel like this was the time Michael Jordan was around. So everybody wanted to. He was the most polarizing figure of that time.
Yes.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. It's just the way that, not only the way that he played the game, but for everything he did outside of sports. So he changed the way shoe contracts were made for athletes. Typically, with an athlete, they would get like a $50,000 to $100,000 one-time fee,
Sure.
and then they could use their image,
Name and likeness, yeah.
for however long. And then when Jordan came along and his deal with Nike, and why he took their deal over anybody else's is because it revolutionized the way shoe deals were done, and also gave the players a percentage of every shoe sold. Mm-hmm. So it went from being, it doesn't matter how or who you are, whatever the case may be, if your shoe don't sell, you don't get paid.
Right.
So, but yeah, and then also, of course, he did.
And this was back in time when commercials were a thing.
Yes.
We were all seeing the same commercials. So it was either Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Pepsi, or Coke. Like that's what the four things you saw back then were.
And then on top of that, you had Michael Jackson and Pepsi commercials. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
This is one where he caught his hair on fire.
Just yeah. You're young.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
I still remember commercials. I just don't remember that one.
But that happened, and then also Jordan won 3 championships, played baseball for a year, came back, and then won 3 more championships in a row. And then also did Space Jam somewhere in between there.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Space Jam was that shit. The newest one sucked.
I didn't see it.
It was decent. It
see it.
wasn't like super terrible, but I mean, again, you can't beat the original. That was a staple in the 90s of classic movies, especially as a kid. And that movie will forever be probably top 10 on my list ever.
And mixing cartoons and real life was a big thing in that. Remember, you had that, Cool World, and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. All
Who
around that
Framed
time.
Roger Rabbit is also, but that one's in my top 5 all time.
I love Who
That
Framed Roger
was
Rabbit.
one of my all-time favorite movies.
There was another one with Brad Pitt.
Cool World.
Cool. Is that
World.
it?
Yeah,
okay.
that's the old Cool World. He was the one he was talking
Okay,
about.
I got.
Where it was
Okay.
like comic
I
book
couldn't
world, and he was that guy.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the name of it.
And then
He
later
falls
on,
in love with a stripper comic, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And then later on, they did some more like Looney Tunes shit
Yeah.
with some other people and things. But
Brendan Fraser was in one of them. I think.
that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, with Brendan Fraser.
All right, so now we got that out of the way. Now we're going to break down what each of y'all's and my name means. So,
I'm excited to hear this.
Shorty, what do you think your name means?
A short person.
Yeah, what do you think Shorty means? What's it mean to you, Ryan?
It depends on the community.
I was going to say, to you, that means a short person. To me, it's like, Shorty. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It means like, my girl. Like, hey.
That's what I always associate.
It depends on the community.
That's my shawty. You know what I'm saying?
So the
No. That's shoddy. That's spelled different. Fuck you guys.
So Google gave me a person of short stature or an attractive young woman. Sir, and from the back, you are both.
I have been told so. I have been told so.
He got so much ass in them pants, man. You ever looked at his bum?
No.
Bro.
Every time I see him, he's sitting down, so we're good.
All right. Ryan, do you know what your name means?
I believe I do. I think I used to look this up, or back then it was Irish, and it means little king.
Yes, that is one of the definitions of it. They're
What's
both good.
Oh, what's
This
the other
is-
definition?
Illustrious.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like both.
And then you got my gay ass name.
What does Tyler mean?
What do you guys think it means? Gay
think-
is not the definition, but it might as well be at this point.
He's so salty about it. I couldn't even guess because names are always the meaning of names are weird.
I could say something, but it'd just be funny at this point.
Well, I still want to hear it. You just say it. You don't have to say it should
A
be.
large, bald, gay man. I don't know.
Yeah. A bald, tall man who likes other men.
You're going to call me tall?
Yeah.
You're calling me tall?
What do you like? Aw.
I'm 6 foot,
You're 6 foot and up, club. You're good.
but I measure at 5'11",
Yeah, you're
6'1" sometimes. Like, I measure in a 3-inch, 3-inch range.
Yeah, I
6'1",
bet you do.
6 foot. I opened the door for that and walked right into that motherfucker. All right, so the name Tyler actually means tile maker or worker in roof tiles.
Yikes.
You'd never find my ass on a roof. I don't like heights. But yeah, see how that's dumb, man. Ugh, I don't like it.
Interesting. I wonder.
What are you looking up?
So, like,
Are you looking up?
I grew up in the church or whatever, and like every name has a biblical meaning.
You gonna look up our biblical meanings?
Sure.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, we're gonna do some more name association. So, if I was to say, pick names that are most associated with success, and I'm gonna give you guys 5 chances on each. All right. I got 5 names for male, 5 names for female, and this is according to Google. I don't agree with it, and I'll tell you mine. All right. So
Names associated with success. Is that what we're doing?
yeah.
Okay.
Female, 5 guesses. Shorty, what do you got? I guarantee you're not going to get one of them.
Elizabeth. Sarah.
Uh-huh.
Lauren or Lorraine.
Okay.
Ashley.
How many is that, 4? One more.
And Megan.
All right. So when you say the name Lorraine, I just think of a housewife sitting at home fucking smoking cigarettes, like
I like to think that's
In a
pretty
moo-moo.
successful.
In a moo.
in a fucking moo-moo.
I like to feel like that's successful.
with flowers on that motherfucker. And not like the cool flowers. We're talking about like some fucking jerry-rigged fucking needlepoint roses. That's Lorraine to me. What's the 5 names for females you got, Ryan?
Jan.
Okay. Again, housewife at home snorting lines of coke off the fucking coffee table, abusing her kids. That's what I think of with Jan. Child abuse.
Lauren,
All right, so you both got Lauren. All right.
Jennifer,
Okay.
Ann,
Okay. You know, Anne Frank, her writing really went down a tube when she come out.
Christina.
Christina? All right. So, I don't know what kind of success Google was thinking about with these names, but here they are. Clara, Mila, Luna, Lenny, and Asha. Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah. So to me, I'm thinking it's the most five successful fucking OnlyFans names.
No shit.
What do you got over?
We're reading on the significance of biblical names. Go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right. What about 5 male names? What you got? Ryan, we're going to start with you this time.
Max.
Okay. I knew a dude named once Maxie Pate, and we all called him Maxie Pad. And we'd put condoms on his doorknobs at least once a week. We did, man. And we put mayonnaise in them condoms before we put them on the doorknobs. This is a true story. His dad hated us.
Max, Evan, Ryan,
Max, Evan, Ryan.
Chris, and Dave.
So you think Gay Dave's just successful as a motherfucker?
Him and his boyfriend,
All right, Shorty.
Tyler.
Neither one of you are going to get a single one of these. And I only agree with one of them. Maybe 2.
Christopher. Jeremy. Ken. Or Kenneth, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Daniel.
All right. And Dan? And Dan?
Greg.
Greg. All right. So neither one of you got a single one.
Damn.
Felix, which to me sounds
Shut the fuck up. That's
sounds
a
like
cat.
a gay name.
It's a cat.
Milo.
Milo?
Milo. Yeah. Sounds like a gay name.
Milo.
I think it's pronounced.
That's even gayer.
Yeah. Leo, which I think is a gay name, dude. Honestly,
Well, the only Leo I know is gay.
is he?
Yeah.
But we know one that's too young to know.
What?
There's one that's too young to know.
Okay.
Kai.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Kai?
Kai's in that.
And then there's one more, and this one I actually do agree with. It sounds like a successful name is Hugo.
Okay.
I'll give you that one.
The only Hugo I know is from a comic book.
Hugo Boss.
Hugo Strange.
Well, that's it.
He was successful.
He was successful.
Doctor, magician.
No.
No.
No, that's not the same one.
No.
Well, who was Hugo Strange?
Hugo Strange is a Batman villain.
Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Batman villain who created a bunch of monsters
Yeah.
like Mr. Freeze and all them. Yeah.
He didn't create those guys.
Well, helped develop them guys.
He didn't. He had nothing to do with them.
He developed something, right?
No, Hugo Strange is a psychologist. He studies them, and like he would often capture or set up like puzzles and shit. He's similar to the Riddler,
Okay.
but he was a little like Riddler didn't outright kill people, at least in the comic books. Hugo Strange didn't care. He was more. He wanted to know the psychology of the man behind the mask. Like that was his whole deal, and
All
he
right.
spent his life trying to uncover who Batman was.
Dope. All right. So I got one more question for you guys before we close this out because I forgot it. So what do you guys think the most popular names for 2025 are?
Fucking something retarded.
I actually like both these names.
Fucking, it doesn't matter because they're probably spelled wrong.
No, I don't think they are. What do you
Fucking
think?
Keeley spelled with an I.
You know what?
Somewhere else.
I'm gonna use my one of my.
Fucking Michael.
I'll give you a hint. It's not Michael for the male or the female.
I'm gonna say Eden has been becoming very popular.
It
as of
has.
late.
It has.
And
Midoriya. Fucking goddamn anime shit. I name my son Deku.
There's been a lot of preferred names being anime names.
There is, yes.
Kason.
Kason and Eden. All right, what do you got, Shorty?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't pay attention to this trend.
You have one of them in your family.
Liam?
And? You're not going to guess the female name.
No, you're right.
All right, the female name is actually Kai, which is one of the most successful male names. And the male name is Liam. 2025. Do you want to give us one little snippet before we end this
So
show?
the biblical meaning of Ryan is little king. Little king. Mm-hmm. That's right.
He said that's right, little.
That's right, little.
Yeah, it comes from Irish folklore or whatever.
And Tyler means craftsman of the divine.
Well, that's a lie. For me, what does Shorty mean biblically?
Fucking, there's probably not one.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we got for today.
So in the meantime,
In the betweens time,
Remember, calm waters have never made a good sailor. Give the girl from the asylum a chance. Grippy socks equals grippy box. Cue the music. We out.